Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Erik, the one and only Bay Area Collector, and today I'm actually bringing in a game, gonna be reviewing a game actually, that is one of my favorites for the NES. And it's one of the games I really enjoyed, and I just recently played it and passed it again. And that game is called Tombs and Treasure for the NES. Now, this game actually had, believe it or not, this is actually a sequel to an old computer game released way back in the early 80s called Azteca Taiyo no Shinden. Um, so basically the original one came out like in the old computer systems in Japan, but then this is actually part two, and this is called Taiyo no Shinden Azteca 2, which is basically part two of that computer game, and it's actually a point and click adventure game. Now, this NES version was actually, it's weird because it had a lot of different releases. In the original computers, it was released in 1986, and then eventually it made its way to the Famicom, and it was released in around 1988, 89, and then the English version, the one I have here, is actually released in 1991. So yeah, it's a little bit of a history with this game. So I just mentioned it's actually a point and click adventure with RPG elements, and you have like an overhead map where you travel kind of Zelda-like on an overhead map, and then when you explore each catacomb or each location, it's more of a point and click. Now, as far as the game goes, it's kind of funny because the game is called Azteca, and believe it or not, this is based on the Mayan civilization, not the Aztec civilization, and you're pretty much kind of exploring like Chichen Itza and temples and things like that. Some of the locations are actually real locations in southern Mexico, Central America areas, like the temples and all that, which is really interesting. But as the story goes, basically, a renowned Professor Ines, or Imes, or Imes, I forgot the pronunciation, went into an expedition with a bunch of people to explore Chichen Itza, and apparently during the exploration or the expedition, the professor and a lot of his crew went missing, with the exception of a guy named Jose. Jose barely made it alive back to the secretary, the professor's secretary, to notify, hey, he went missing, and brought a couple of items that he was able to salvage during the expedition. So then the daughter of the professor, and I want to say you control a boy and a girl character. You can name them whatever you want. The girl character is actually the professor's daughter, while the boy character can be one of I would say it's like a love interest of the daughter. But anyways, they go in to explore to see what happened and what became of her dad. And in the adventure, you have the control of Jose, the daughter, and the daughter's friend or boyfriend or whatever, the boy. So they go exploring to see what happened. Now, a little bit of background story about this game. I've known of this game since forever. When I was little, I could find this game everywhere. This is one of those titles that, oh my god, you can go to any stand at the flea market, and every other stand had a copy of this game. This game was so cheap back then. You could buy a copy, like I actually bought my copy. I bought it brand spanking new back in the days for $5. I remember that very well because this was a game that I used to come across all the time. And then at one point I was kind of like, oh, this game again. Like, I kept seeing all the other common games with this one included, and then finally I said, okay, I bought it, and whoa, I was very surprised about this game. But yeah, I got my copy. The original copy, if you buy this game new, it came with a really cool manual, which was in the form of a diary of the professor, with the controls, with some hints, as well as a map. And believe me, playing the game without the map, it's kind of like, it's kind of difficult to get around. you know, and this game in itself is actually rather difficult unless you get a guide. And there's guides, you know, Game FAQs or Game Facts or whatever. They offer a really good guide that's very simple to follow, tells you just the steps and where to go, and it has a map, an overhead map, so you guys can download it. So you really don't need the instructions for it. But without the instructions, without maps or anything, this game is freaking difficult. So the layout of the game is very similar to Shadowgate, to Deja Vu, to The Uninvited, to Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom, with those type of point and click games. But you do have a ton of commands. Like, there's a lot more commands than in those games. Those games offer, I believe, like less commands, where this one offers a lot more commands. So with having more commands, it's a lot more to do, and it makes it a little bit difficult. The other thing is that you also go around, you have to go into the temples in a specific order, or else you'll encounter a demon in each temple when you enter it the first time, and if you can't defeat it or anything, or your level's not high enough, you'll die instantly. So there's a specific order on how to kill all those demons, and certain things you explore, you gain levels, and it makes you stronger. So definitely you need to find the guide to kind of go into it and get far in the game. But yeah, other than that, it will be very difficult. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a quick gameplay of the game, kind of show you how to get around and how to go through the first little part of the game. If you have that guide and everything, I think that you can play this game in one sit through and it won't take you that long. However, if you don't have a guide or anything, it'll take you forever. And not only that, this game offers password saves. Passwords are super long. You need to know the names of the characters and the passwords in order to make sure you get everything correctly. So anyways, I'll go ahead and do a quick gameplay of the game, and I will be back in a minute. Hey, what's up everybody? So I'm back again. I'm gonna go ahead and start playing the game. I'm actually gonna be using some guide. I'm gonna be using the guide, so that way we can go through the first part of the game, so that way you guys can see how it flows. So let me go ahead and start the game, and we'll start with the new game actually. So we'll go ahead and do a new game. So input the names. If you guys don't want to put any names, just go ahead and say exit, and then you'll get the names of the people. So what you want to do right here, these are the commands. You got go, look, take, put, use, move, push, pull, smash, join, wash, wait, fight, change, and then go. Change allows you to change between the three characters. So what you want to do here, you want to go ahead and just take everything you guys see in the table. Just take everything. So I'm not going to scroll through the story. So just take the lighter. You want to take the notebook, or you can't take the notebook, but just take whatever you can take. I think those are the only 3 items you can take. Okay. Then, okay, so then what you want to do now, what B does, A is the action button. What B does, it takes you back. So what you want to go is you want to go, and then you want to go backwards. And then now you want to look at the guide. So you want to look for the X-Mall jewel, I believe. What that jewel does, that jewel allows you to see the passwords. So that's what you want to see. That's what you want to do. So then just go back. Or go forward. There, forward, and you get out. So now this is the map screen. Now right here, it's a big location where you go exploring, but the first thing you want to do is just go ahead and hit north. And right here north, oops, that's the only thing. The controls in here are a little bit funky. You want to make sure you're on this side. And what you want to do is enter this building. This building is called the Nunnery. Now, what you want to do in this place, you want to go ahead and take that jewel. So now if you look at the X-Mall jewel, it gives you a password. And then you're able to confirm. When you confirm the password, it allows you to make sure that you whatever you wrote down is entered correctly. So yeah, but anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and go back. And then the next thing you guys want to do is you want to go, you want to go out of here. So go back. The next place you want to go to is to the High Priest tomb. So from this location, let's see if I can get there. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. Go up here. Go left. And I think if you go one more screen and just keep going up, you'll reach the High Priest tomb. Yeah. Okay, so this is the High Priest tomb. Now here in this building, you're gonna get ready because you're gonna fight your first demon. So when you go in here, go in. And then if you go forward, it triggers the fight. So what you want to do is you want to, let me see, yeah, so you just fight them. Hit fight. There you go, and you defeated your first demon. So now the next thing you want to do is change to Jose. So what you want to do once you change to Jose, you want to push the wall to the right. There you go, and then that reveals a new room. What you want to do is move to that room. Go right. And then in here, what you want to do, you want to take that mosaic tile that's right there, that green tile. You take it, and it opens up the casket. And then once you take that tile, what you want to do is you want to look at the one-eye mask. You want to take it, and now you take it. Now you want to look at the skeleton, and then move the head. So you go move the skull, and it reveals a keyhole. So that reveals a keyhole. So there's nothing much you can do at this point. So we're gonna go, and right now we're gonna travel to the Castillo Pyramid. So exit out of here, go back, go left, go back, and you're out. Now to travel to that pyramid, just keep going right. It's to the right. So let me see. Just go all the way right. And you're in the Castillo Pyramid right here. So let's go ahead and go in here and get ready to fight another demon. So you want to go forward, and it triggers a battle. So here we go. So now you fight him. Keep fighting him. There you go. We beat it. Okay. So now what you want to do, you want to go forward. Is it here? So you gotta put the mosaic tile. So you put the mosaic tile into the hollow, and there it is. And you went into a new room. So now what you want to do here, you gotta take a bunch of stuff. So you want to take the silver globe. You're gonna take the silver globe. You want to smash the tall flask. And you find, you automatically find and take the ring of Itza. So now you found the ring. Let me double check. I want to make sure that I got the ring. Let me see. Look. Let me just look. Okay, I guess she automatically gets the ring. I guess so. Yeah, you automatically get it. So then what you want to do is take the gold mirror. So there's a gold mirror right there you want to take. You want to take the gold stand. You want to take the shallow bowl. You want to look into the flask. Wait, is it that one? Sorry, I think it's the other one. There. So you took a rod, and then now move the pile of gold. And you get a red jewel. So, okay. So, that red, there's going to be two jewels in the game, the red and the blue. Right now we just discovered the red. The red jewel, it kind of works as it vamps up your sword, gives you more of an attack power, and it also works on the mask. So right now what we're going to do is you got to look at so you join the red jewel with the mask. Okay, so once you do that, you use the one-eye mask. Hold on, I think it's see, this is where the guy kind of got a little bit garbled, so I think you okay, now you can use now you gotta look at you gotta use the mask now. And then you're able to read the hieroglyphs. And this is a clue to something you're gonna do later in the game. These are clues. So anyways, once you do that, okay, let's see, so you gotta take something else. I forgot what you gotta take. No, there's something you gotta take. No, I think it's something in the slab. There's one more item in here. I forgot what it was. So anyways, for now let's go ahead and join You want to join the red jewel with the sword. So now it makes it stronger. I think I did everything. Let me see. If it doesn't let me, if I can't leave, there's something I need to take, but whoa. My controller kind of went crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think I did everything. So then let's go back. Okay, and then the next location that I'm going to take you guys is going to be to the Well of Paradise, which that one is located on like a few screens down to the right. So below here. And then here. There it is. So we want to go here. And then right here, what you want to do, you wanna go ahead and wash the gold mirror. So we're gonna wash the gold mirror. See how these commands come up? The commands kind of come into play eventually. So you wash the gold mirror. Okay, and with that, you wanna take the pan pipes. So take. And then now what you want to do, you want to join the bandage with the pipes, because they're broken right now. But once you do that, you fix them. Okay, and they're fixed. So the next place that we have to go, so at this point you should be at level 7. So let's go ahead and go to El Caracol. And El Caracol is actually located a little bit above the nunnery. So we gotta go back to the nunnery. So back to the nunnery, and then it's just like above the nunnery, like one screen over. So let's go to El Caracol. And then once I get there, battle the creature, then I'm gonna just go ahead and call it quits for now. I feel like I got you guys into a good start. So let me see, because I think, yeah, if I go this way, I think the nunnery's right here. Yeah, there goes the nunnery. So if I go a screen up and to the left, we'll be at the other temple, El Caracol. There it is. So right here we're gonna fight. So we're supposed to be in level 7. If we're in level 7, we're at a good stand. So let's battle the creature, and we gotta make sure that the jewel is joined into the sword. That way everything is powerful. So let's go ahead and make sure that it's joined. I know I did it, but last time I played it, it didn't see. So I'm in level 7, so I'm in a good standing. So let me join the sword with the red jewel. Okay, it's already fitted. Good. So let's battle the bad guy. Whoa. There we go. And we defeated him. Cool. So then at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I'll go ahead and put I'm gonna go ahead and put the website where I got the guide, where I followed this. This should kind of put you in a good spot through the game. Right now I feel like I think we just played over, I feel like we just played over less than 20, like about 20% of the game right now, or a little bit less than that. There's still more to do, but anyways, I will go ahead and stop the video now and give you guys my final thought on the game. Hey, what is up? So I'm back again. So that was just a little bit of a gameplay, more like a strategy guide, or a little bit of a guide to get through the beginning part of the game so you guys can get a hang of it. Personally, I think this game is super awesome. It's one of my all-time favorite games. Without a guide or anything, the game can be challenging and frustrating, but with a guide, you'll really enjoy the game. But I personally like this game. It brings me back to my childhood when I was younger. this was a game where it totally fooled me, thinking that it was gonna be a lame game for being so cheap back in the days. Getting it for $5 with complete back in the days was a steal nowadays, because this game, complete with maps and everything, can go for a high price. But the game in itself is not that expensive if you get it like this, if you get it loose. But anyways, I think this game is a truly a hidden gem. I believe that all the point and click games that the system has to offer, the majority that I know of, I know of The Uninvited, of Shadowgate, of Deja Vu, Princess Tomato and the Salad Kingdom, Tombs and Treasures. You also have games kind of like Maniac Mansion. All of these point and click games are really, really good. Like the NES has some really cool point and click games. The only game that I kind of find hard, that I did beat with a guide and everything, or with cheats, but was really hard, is a game called Wall Street Kid. And that game was a pain in the you-know-what. Even with my knowledge nowadays as an adult of knowing stocks, that game is still hard. But anyways, moving back, I sidetracked a little bit. Totally recommend it. It's a hidden gem. It's a great game. You'll have fun with it. This is one of those games that if you don't have a busy afternoon, grab the guide, grab the map, pop this game in, and you guys will have a lot of fun. Anyways, excuse me. Anyways, I would like to give a special shout out and thank you to the people who made the guides. I would like to thank I can't even talk right now. I would like to thank Yoshi. He's the one who wrote the guide that I used in the game on Game FAQs. And I also want to thank T. Jackson, who's the one who actually made he actually did the detailed map. It's a color map, which is the actual sprites of the game into a map. I would like to thank well, God, I can't talk. I would like to thank both of them, and I will put a link, again, I will put a link below to the map and to the guide. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this review. This is Eric, the Bear Collector. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.